Good afternoon. We are now on the 29th of January 2021. It would have been my father's birthday if he was here. He was born on the 29th of January 1916, 4 years older than Mum. But sadly he died of leukemia at age 59. So I really miss him to talk to. He was my hero, yes. I was a daddy's girl, the only girl, 3 brothers. Yes, so I miss my father all these years, still miss him very much. Yes, anyway, I'm going to be reading healing prayers for every day, which we all need healing, continual healing. And today I rang my Auntie Brenda, who was married to my father's youngest sibling. There was 8 of them and Dad was the first, and Uncle Colin was born in April 1933, so he wasn't that much older than me, in 46 was he? And his widow is still alive. I was living briefly with her when she became ill with something called myasthenia gravis. It affects the eye. She was driving, she had to pull over, got blurry vision, and then other things start happening, and I think they have to use steroids. But we didn't know what was wrong for 2 months, and my cousins hurriedly put her in a care home in my hometown. Very good one. And then eventually sold the house. Retrospectively, I think my auntie and me, I spoke to her today, I think we wish she'd stayed in the house because she feels like a prisoner under this regime of COVID-19. She's in a bedroom with her own toilet and that, but she can't leave her room, not even to walk up and down the passageway. That's like being in prison. That's awful. And they forgot to give her a drink today. They have forgot the other day. They came for her empty cup and she hadn't got one. She hadn't had a drink. I mean, the life for old people now, no matter how much money you pay to be looked after, it's not always good, is it? I mean, £1,000 a week, really? Something like that. Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's a lot of money. Anyway, I must read this and stop reminiscing. But yes, I think she would have been better off in that huge big house. I would have lived with her right through this and ordered the shopping online, had someone come and help clean the house, which I did anyway. What a life. We weren't to know that this was coming, was it? So some people are worse off than others, aren't they? So the reading is from Psalm 63, verse 5. I will bless you all my life. With uplifted hands, I will call on your name. The reflection for today is quite interesting. According to one physician, many senior citizens coming to his office for healing do not need medicine, but someone to listen to them. He gives them his ear and then sends them on their way happy. We all need someone to listen to us. We can be an instrument of healing in this way. The prayer for today. Lord, give me the courage to listen to those who need my attention and affirmation. Amen. Well, you know, I find that fascinating for the simple reason I didn't know what I was going to be reading. I never have the time to read. It's different in church. Before I go to read in church, I don't read that often, but you know, every few weeks I read. I read before it. I want to know what I'm reading, and I make sure I know what I'm reading before I go to church and read. But doing this, I don't have time. So I've typed it up anyway. And except these little books, I don't have to. The font is very good. But before I went online today, I rang an old lady who knew me as a child, Pat Kent, in Downham Market. She lives alone. She's a widow. Used to travel on the bus with her husband to King's Lynn when I went to school at the convent. And she was so glad for me to ring her and chat and talk to her. And I rang my auntie as well, because I thought, well, no, I can't ring one and not the other. They're in the same town. And then I knew I had been wanting for days to ring them. And then this reading says about senior citizens, but it is true. I know someone who would gladly pay someone to sit and talk with her sometimes. I mean, that is sad, isn't it? That is really sad. But it's a fact of modern life. That's why I love how the people in the Middle East, in Palestine and all those countries, they look after their elderly family members and they live with them and look after them, and they do in many countries, including in the UK. It's the cultural thing that they do. It's a shame here in England that we've for years now put our old people in old people's homes or care homes, or for other people to look after them, because the work and the education takes the younger people away from home and they never come back. Thank you for listening to me, and God bless the rest of your day, sending prayers of healing to all of you, and may Jesus Christ be with you all day long, all evening, all night, and be happy and joyful in His presence. Call on Him. He'll talk to you.